You're tuned in to the 4th and 1 News Report. Your number one source for weekly exclusive fantasy football in-league news, awards, and stats. Your league zone covered. Here's your host, AC Calvin.
Are you ready for some football?
We're ready for some football, baby.
It's your boy AC in the building, back for week 2 of the 4th and 1 News Report. Your number one source for all Gridiron Dynasty League news. We have got a ton to unpack in today's show. We have some underperforming teams to discuss. We also, on the flip side, got some teams to be reckoning with moving into week 3. Of course, we will update our trending teams up and down, throw out some player awards and superlatives, and we'll wrap up today's show with our week 2 edition of the 4th Down Power Rankings. But as I like to start the show every week, let's get started with the news.
For me, something about me.
Let's start today's newscast with the fantasy football follies, the underperforming 4. In week 2, we witnessed 4 teams that had their players running in circles like confused chickens on the field and fell way below their projected numbers heading into their week 2 matchup.
Oh, hell no!
The Kitten Taylors, projected to score 101 points, ended at 74.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man.
Weak Achilles, projected to score 125 points, but ended at 105 points.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
The Duck Butter Bandits, projected to score 122 points, but just ended with a measly 82.
Hey, what happened?
And who took the cake? The Outer Blakes, projected to score 74 points. It would have been a blowout, but they ended at just 114. Wow. Moving on to our final story of this evening, unleashing the Gridiron Dynasty League's unstoppable trio. In the realm of fantasy football, where armchair strategists reign supreme, there exists a trio of unbeaten teams that have cast a spell on the competition 2 weeks into the season. These fantasy football juggernauts have left their rivals scratching their heads while they rack up win after win.
Fatality.
Biggie over Tupac, Team Shanky 99, and those Super Gremlins. All undefeated at this point. Moving into the weekend, they are looking to extend those into 3-0. Obviously, stay tuned here. We will have updated results as they come. We might be looking at championship ready teams now. Maybe?
You serious?
That concludes our opening news report.
That's a wrap.
That was legitness. Yeah, it was, huh?
Moving right along, let's discuss some team trends. Who's making their way up the rankings based on waiver signs, trades, things of that nature, and then who is reversing action? Who's making their way downtown? Starting with those top trenders, those raising to the roof. At the bottom, at that third spot, you have a three-way tie between the Everglades Ranas, the Super Gremlins, and Shanky 99 at +1. Holding down at that 2 spot, Duck Butter Bandits at +2. And then that top trending team moving into week 3 of the regular season, the Pity City at +5.
Nice. That's pretty good.
Moving on to those bottom trending teams.
Oh, my stomach bubbling. Watch this.
At that number 3 spot, Team Munga at -1. Holding on to that 2 spot on the downtrend teams, Weak Achilles, namesake, correct, at -2. And then that biggest trending team heading to the ground, Biggie over Tupac at -7. Get that man a map.
Help me! Help me!
Moving on to our next segment, our player awards.
Presented by no one.
Your top quarterback of the week, Daniel Jones of Biggie over Tupac, 31 fantasy points. Top running back of the week, B. Robinson of Weak Achilles, 27 points. Top receiver, Keenan Allen, My Diggs Curves Left, 27 points as well. Tight end, TJ Hawkinson, 25 points of Munga 21. Your top defense, Cowboys, Biggie over Tupac, 19 points. Your highest scoring team, Munga 21, 190 points in week 2. And your nail biter of the week, Shanky 99, with a 9-point victory over the Pity City.
Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
And your blowout of the week, Everglades Rana over the Outer Blakes, 59 points below. Damn! This concludes your player awards and superlatives. Let's close out today's show as we always do with our 4th down power rankings, week 2 editions. You know what I like to say, man. Let's get it.
The 4th down power rankings. The top 10 teams according to AC. Number 10.
My Diggs Curves Left.
Number 9.
Weak Achilles.
Number 8.
Biggie over Tupac.
Number 7.
The Doug Butter Bandits.
Number 6.
Team Munga 21.
Number 5.
Everglades Ranas.
Number 4.
Red Streaming.
Number 3.
The Pity City.
Number 2.
The Super Gremlins.
Number 1.
Shanky 99. That concludes the week 2 edition of the Any Given Sunday 4th and 1 news report. AC here, tapping out. I'll see you guys next week. Later.